objective is to find and kill assigned targets. Avoid being killed.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to another Assassin's Creed 3 multiplayer deathmatch game. I'm Broski, and today we're playing as the Preacher on the map Virginia Plantation, which I really enjoy playing on actually. It's very centralized and very chaotic. Right away we're given the Night Stalker as our target, who happens to make an appearance right there, taking out his own target. So, we're going to be a good assassin, use our blend groups, walk up, wait for our bonuses to fill up, and he disconnects. I'm not sure what happened there. It was probably the Assassin's Creed servers doing, he just got kicked because the game didn't like him at that point. I don't know. But that's alright. We're given a new target, the Independent, who happens to be really close by. We notice a shadow, and there she is on top of the fence. So, knife put to great use. I love using knives in that situation. Unfortunately, it leads to a contested kill, which I'm not sure how that happened. I throw the knife. She was falling. I don't know how that qualified as a contested kill. But again, I think the knife ability, there's got to be at least like a half second or maybe a second period right away at the beginning where they're able to go for that contested kill. And that's unfortunate that I was able to. It was unfortunate that I was not able to get the full kill, but whatever, that happens. It's a game. But that's fine. So, in my videos, I like to talk about a certain philosophy or mechanic in the Assassin's Creed multiplayer experience, and today I'm going to talk about pushing the limits. And what I mean by that is pushing the limits in a low-profile playstyle. Which is pretty hard to say 5 times fast. I dare you to try that. Whatever. Anyway, going back to that. What I mean by that is, I always advocate using your blend groups, walking around, being stealthy, and using, that to your advantage as a player to net the most points. Because you want to go for those incognito bonuses and the variety bonuses and all that. I think the best way to do that is to stick with a low profile manner. And so, how do you push the limits of that playstyle? To me, that's not freaking out when whispers are nearby, not running around when everyone else is running around, because you don't want to join that high-tension area, and you got to play smarter. You got to keep level head about that. And I think when you're able to keep your head level and calm, and you'll play more effective and net the points that you need. So I think I chose this game to illustrate that, because there's a couple plays and instances later on in the game that really illustrate that really quite well, and so I want to show that off. That's how I do. Actually, this is pretty weird. I tried. The reason why I was first I got a stun, which is pretty lucky. But I was looking at the score board thing for a while, because there's this kid on there who would just non-stop talk, and I was just like, okay, I'm kind of getting annoyed by it. It wasn't that annoying, like the things that he's saying wasn't that annoying, but it was just like, I'm losing focus here. I'd just rather focus on the game, but I couldn't find how to mute him in time, and I was getting a little confused, so I just decided to turn my mic down. I wear my mic while playing, because otherwise the voices that are talking in the game will appear in the video, and I don't want that at all, so I just wear my headset during that. So anyway, that was a poor explanation of that. So we're given the commander as our new target. We're waiting around this blend group trying to find him. His outline on his picture in the top right is going on and off again. We're just like, where is this kid? I don't know where he is. We must be blind, right? But actually, he's actually right behind us. One of our pursuers is revealed as the Independent right there, and unfortunately our target gets taken out as well. So now all we have to worry about is pursuers, and it looks like the bear happens to be one of ours. He notices we're with a copy of those, so he's trying to decide what his plan of action is, and he goes for this. He tries to jump in the what is it, like a cart of leaves right there? He tries to jump into there, but I cut him off, and I was able to get a stun right there. The timing of that stun is actually pretty crucial. I go for the stun right when his animation is going for him to jump into the cart of leaves. That way, I have the upper hand of pressing X first, because technically, as soon as you are in the jump animation to get in the cart, you're in the cart. And so, if in that instance, I was able to press X first, and I was able to get the stun. The aftermath of that was actually pretty nice as well. The Hessian walks up as one of our pursuers are able to stun him, and then we're able to take out our target, the Huntsman. So that was pretty great as well. After that, we're able to identify the independent as our new target. Along the way, we're able to get another stun off of the commander. And right here, I throw a knife thinking I can walk around on top of the fence right here, maybe get an aerial bonus, but unfortunately the kill is taken away from me by the huntsman. And I get knifed in the process. So luckily, I land in the blend group, and I was like, hey, that could be pretty advantageous for me. I could just kind of wait around, maybe be defensive, but that wasn't necessary because our target was taken out in the our pursuer. I'm sorry, was taken out in the process. So that was pretty great. So we're given the Silent Shadow as our new target, and we notice him walking around the brick wall right here. Unfortunately, he starts walking the other way, and he starts running away. I think he realized that I was one of his pursuers, which is really smart for him to create as much ground as possible. But I'm still going to go for the kill. I'm gunning for it. Throw on a quick disguise, and this illustrates perfectly how pushing your limits as a low-profile playstyle can really benefit you. I think a lot of players in that instance would tend to run up and secure the kill. Because there's so much ground created from him running, it seems like the only way to catch up to him would be to run. But that's definitely not the case. I walked up right there. Technically I sped walk. I held down that button to speed walk. But I was able to go up there in time and get my incognito bonus instead of running up there and maybe only getting a discreet and possibly a reckless, which is not beneficial to you at all. It's a very small bonus, and I don't like going for those at all. And so I think that kill is perfect illustration of how a low-profile playstyle is really beneficial to you as a player to win. So I hope that I made my point with that. So unfortunately, we die right here from the robber who kind of blindsides us from jumping up from the roof, I'm assuming, and he was able to take us out. But you know, that's fine. Dying in a game is something you shouldn't worry about. Although I do like going for those really good kill-death ratio games. But anyway, when we respawn, we're heading towards the center of the map, looking for the Silent Shadow as our new target, who we can't seem to find right away, but that's alright. We're going to join my favorite blend group on this map. Just chill out right here. Maybe we can find them just by hanging around. But we are pretty aware of our whispers, and they seem to grow stronger as soon as the independent makes her appearance. And so we throw a knife, and we decide to go for the stun right here, and we're able to get that off. Unfortunately, we get taken out by the bear right here as well. And he did exactly what I advocate to don't do, and he runs up and only gets a 200-point kill. I didn't expect him to be my pursuer, because at the time I only had maybe one, I think, when I was going for the stun. And he decides to run up anyway and take me out. But he definitely could have walked and just walked up and taken me out, because I was not expecting him to be pursuer at all. And I think that's another good point of how pushing your limits can really benefit you. Instead of getting a 200-point kill, you could have gotten, let's see if I can do the math right, 450 points, or maybe even 500 points. And so it's just like, you got to keep that in mind while playing if you want to win, I guess. But if you want to run around and have fun, more power to you. That's fine. So anyway, we respawn, and luckily the Silent Shadow reveals himself as a pursuer. He took out a computer copy already. I'm not sure what the thought process behind that was, but whatever. We're able to take him out, and we joined our blend group in the center once again. Keep in mind, the huntsman was revealed as a pursuer right there. That's pretty important. I tried getting a poison off right here on the commander, but he was just walking away to, he was just out of range for me to get him. I was like, oh, screw it, and I just went for a kill. Oh, man, but that's alright. So, now that we've taken out our target, we're pretty aware of our whispers and decide to kind of walk around this way. Maybe I can catch them off guard, because I do have the smoke bomb ready and available to use, and the whispers kind of die out for a second. I was like, oh, that's interesting. I thought I would join this blend group, but there's no one there, so I decided to go over to this blend group as well. Unfortunately, we see the huntsman straight ahead of us, and we're like, oh crap, he's definitely one of our pursuers. And so I throw down a smoke bomb, and I'm able to get the stun out right there. Looking back on that, I probably should have used the knife, because the smoke bomb could have been a little more beneficial right here, but, you know, that's fine. Because the commander definitely knew I was his pursuer after that whole stun fiasco, and decided to walk up, which is smart, and try to take me out that way. But unfortunately, I have the upper hand being the pursuer in that case, because I will just get the contested kill. But, you know, that's fine. We're getting the last 30 seconds of the game here. The Independent's our new target, and we decide to go walk around and see if we can find her, because we don't have any pursuers on us, so it's really beneficial for us. And her icon goes to a blue background. We know she's nearby. I'm thinking she's in the blend group behind here, So I take a peek, and yeah, there's 4 of her. So I decide to go for an aerial bonus. It seems a little beneficial for me, and I'm deciding which one it is, and then I notice that this one right here. She was just a little bit out of place, and I was just in time to able to press X before she threw the knife, and I was able to get the aerial kill, which is pretty great. And that's how I finished the game. Way more stylish than me dying, which tends to be a trend in my games, but that's alright. I end up on top with the commander and the huntsman running out 2nd and 3rd. With a pretty stellar kill-death ratio as well. So, thanks for watching, everyone. I really appreciate all the feedback I've been getting. I'm having a lot of fun doing this, and I'm glad some people enjoy listening to me talk and all that jazz. So, like the video if you want to support the channel, and I'll see you guys for the next one. Alright, bye-bye.